Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. I wasn't planning on doing a video today. In fact, the video that's set to go tomorrow, I filmed yesterday, so I wasn't really planning to do one for today. But I got a text from our friend Caryl at Free Spirit Arts, and I'm lighting this candle for her. She needs all the prayers, healing vibes, good thoughts, support that we can spare today. She has COVID. And if you know Caryl, have watched her channel for a while, she doesn't talk about it a lot, but she is immunocompromised. And so for her to get COVID is dangerous. And I know she gets all the boosters and flu shots and all of that. So, hopefully she won't get super sick. She did go to urgent care and they gave her some of the COVID medicine. They're not admitting her. Her oxygen levels are fairly low. But I think they think she'll get better rest at home, and her husband's really supportive. So I decided to do a bonus video today, just to, to just ask all of you to please, however you believe, prayer, vibes, just whatever, however, energy, send energy. Caryl and I are both, we both believe in the power of prayer and the collective, just thinking about one person and sending energy that way. That's basically what prayer is. And so I would love if you can send some of that her way. And now I am going to share a video today. Since it is Veterans Day, my husband was in the Navy from 1981 through 1986. So he did a 5-year stint, and it was basically his college. And so I have a scrapbook that is just of his, it's his military time. And so I thought it'd be fun to share it. I was going to do it on Friday, Flip Through Friday, but I'm doing my Flip Through Friday today. I need to stand up so I can see if I need to pull this up a little bit, which I feel like I do. And then hopefully there's no glare. I haven't put protectors on any of these, so there you go. So he was in the Navy. He was a CB, which for those that don't know, it's Construction Battalion. And they, during wartime, they go in and build like the Quonset huts and that kind of thing for the troops that will be coming. So they basically hit the ground first so they're builders, they're electricians, they're equipment operators, they're plumbers, the whole construction side of things. And so this was Scott at 19 years old. Sorry, 18 years old when he went into the Navy. So these are some pictures that I cut out of his, they get a yearbook, and that's him. That's his really good friend, Bill, who he met there. And yeah, and there he is right here getting a hair trim. Not sure what was here. Oh, this is what was here. I need to probably glue that on. So he signed up on a delayed entry when he was 17 and then didn't go to active duty. So he was delayed entry for a whole year and then went into active duty in when he was 18. So this was graduation day, which I actually flew down and went to. This was his company. And this is so he was, he did boot camp in San Diego. So it was my first time ever being on a plane. I was also 18, went down to see him graduate and stayed a few days. I got a room at the, what do you call this hotel? I can't think of what it's called. Oh, it's on the tip of my Travelodge. There it is. So Travelodge, $44.28. And then this was my ticket down there, $258. I feel like that's how much it costs now to fly to San Diego. So, and when we were stationed in Hawaii, we'd come home and our tickets were like $500, some terrible thing. But anyway, I've tried to put little bees. I had little bee stickers from Creative Memories. I tried to put them on most of the pages. So when I was down there, he had to wear his uniform when we went out in public. We went to the San Diego Zoo. And then after his graduation, he went to Gulfport, Mississippi to train. So he did his they call it A school training, and he was an equipment operator. So yeah, so these are just some pictures that he took on a little instant camera that he that he had. And these were basic rescue that he passed, his schooling. He got an honor student for equipment operator, and then he got stationed to Hawaii, and it was actually shore duty for him. So he was stationed to Naval Air Station Barbers Point, which isn't there anymore. There's a big resort there now. I think it's the Disneyland Resort took it over. This is Hanauma Bay. And this is all before we got married. So this is friends, Baja Bug, his room, CB the month. Yeah, just stuff that 18-year-old boys send their girlfriends back home. Blue Angels. So he drove them. I didn't write that in here. I think when I was making this book, I know I wanted him to write some stuff in, but he never will. So this was October 23rd, 24th of 1982. So we were married then. We got married in July of 1982. So these are the Blue Angels that did the show there in Hawaii. It was very cool. This was our first base housing. We actually lived in an apartment before this, way out here, in a place called Makaha Valley is where our apartment was. It was right basically on the golf course. But then you had to drive all this way to get to it was like a 25-minute drive to get there. And we only had one car, so I was stuck at home alone a lot. And then he got a letter of appreciation. And here he is playing softball. Here he is using the heavy equipment. His sister came to visit, and she was 5 years younger. So, see, we were 19 when we got married, so she would have been 14. Came, and they did some demolishing of a building on another base, kind of in the middle of the island. I think it was called Lulu'ule. And then certificate of completion, 3rd class petty officer, equipment operator, 3rd class. Yep. Some of these I can't show you because they put their social security number on everything. So that's kind of a weird thing. So I'm just covering this stuff up because I don't know if his and I don't want to sit here and read it. So yeah, so he drove around officers from Japan and Australia, and more equipment operator pictures, more of him doing the cleanup work. And then he got a certificate of completion. Can't see what that's for. It's almost, so he's an EO2 now. Yeah. This was in the newspaper, the base newspaper. So I don't see any numbers on here. So equipment operator 2nd class, 1985, Barbers Point, Hawaii. So then he advancement date. Yeah, I don't know what that was for, but here we go. So then this is him getting his Good Conduct Award, equipment operator 2nd class. And yeah, that's what this is. Right there. And that's it. So yeah, so I thought that would be fun to share on this Veterans Day. Scott kind of looked at his time in the military as school, basically going to college. Only his mom was a single mom. No support or, anything from his dad at all. So yeah, she did it herself, 2 kids. Tough stuff. Okay, so again, bonus video. This was my flip through Friday in honor of Veterans Day, and I was going to show it on Friday, but I have wanted to share with all of you that, Carol's not feeling well. She gave me permission to let you all know that it might be a while before she can get another video out. In her way, she'll probably do some shorts and maybe some posts. But as far as sending things out, she's probably not going to be able to do that for a few days or longer. So, yeah, just please, please, please send all the healing prayers, healing vibes, all of that her way. And yeah, just keep her in your thoughts. And she will be back when she was already not feeling great. She's actually been not feeling well for a month or more. So this was just kind of the icing on the cake. So yeah, just give her some grace, and like I said, give her all the healing prayers that you can spare. So that's all I have for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and just keep Caryl in your thoughts.